everyone, how you all doing? Do you see the question? Why GRC? So this is something that I have been saying, that cybersecurity is a big word of IT, and of course it's the future of IT, but the truth is not all branches in cybersecurity. There are branches that AI automations have already affected and will continue to affect such areas. But you see, with GRC, an increase in automation, okay, an increase in AI, increase in IoT, increase in automation, result to an increase in GRC related roles, okay? GRC related roles or jobs. You know why? Because remember, we talk so much on this person, the G, the C, and the fact that you cannot achieve compliance without managing your risks, and of course governance will have to tell you, or leadership has to put the different laws in place. And the truth is, it all depends, on each other, right? But come to think of the fact that organization is bringing AI, or they are doing some form of automation and all those things. Each time organization wants to bring something or doing something, first leadership needs to know, and then you have what they call security policy, where you have to be able to document whatever thing you are doing within your organizations. And the truth is, this policy are stuff that being managed annually, right? Then just think of the fact that organization just wants to bring maybe just like an AI, which again we call them information system in security. And it by default say the impact level for this particular system is a high system. I would say by default, if it's a high system, know that this system, which means I collect a lot of sensitive information. So this system will have nothing less than 3,000 to 5,000 security controls. So come to think the fact that a system has over 3,000 to 5,000 controls, how many security folks would then need to be able to manage just one system? And guess what? These are things that you do. They call it common continuous monitoring. Think of the fact that you need to provide user awareness training, which are all security controls for the users accessing that system. Come to think of the fact that, they do have, if that system is also kind of like maybe intertwined, or maybe there's some form of interface with other system. There are just so much questions that, again, everything has to do in compliance. What if this particular system is also aligns or adheres to one or two regulatory frameworks that need certifications? Again, it still requires security people to be able to do it, right? So no matter what we do, compliance is there. And one important thing I want to tell you people, for example, even at the level of networking, it doesn't matter what they do, everything resonates on data. So you might be maybe a Scrum Master, a project manager, a DevOps engineer, or what masters here, they dealing with Jira, project management, DevOps, you guys deal with a lot of Terraform or whatever tools. All those tools that you guys are working on or working with, of course, security has to be involved. For example, if these are all third-party tools that you have to rely on other companies for your business to go operational, then you need a set of third-party vendors to be able to access the security portion of those tools. And as a matter of fact, what kind of data are those tools collecting? So security is just literally everywhere. Do you also have a fourth party? Are you outsourcing my data to another vendor? If you are doing that, what kind of relationship do you all have? You have to provide even the fourth parties, document for me to be able to make sure that my data is safe. So these are all things that you guys need to realize that security is big. And even when I touch base on protocol, because it's just so much, I don't even know what to cover, If I touch base on protocol and port, which are just like languages, and then port just tell you an exit in and out, data can get in and out, right? You have what they call firewalls, you have ACL, access control lists, where it just set your rules. Tell me what you want to allow to get into your network, what you want to refuse. At the end of the day, if you want to allow HTTPS, which is like maybe HTTP port 80, or maybe SMTP, which is port 25, you have to put all of this. You have to set the rules, tell me what you are allowing and what you want to literally deny. At the end of the day, all of these are being documented on your security policies. And again, you see security folks that will time and again be scanning to be able to make sure that you guys do not have any open ports that might result to potential security risks that you all might experience in your organization. So these are all things that you people fail to understand. And from security, it's not just, or GRC, it's not just one thing that you do. Imagine having a lot of information system. Where do you start? Okay, you can't just do all information system with your organization. You have systems that you are working with, okay? And you have plenty of security folks that, they're assigned to different systems. And that's why you see like ISOs, ISOs will have information system that they're working on because they can't work on so many, like on all systems. That's why I have plenty of ISOs everywhere. And that's why I have a lot of ISOs jobs because they have their own assigned system that they work with. But that notwithstanding, come to think of, again, as we said, with everything, GRC is a backbone. But let me tell you something, okay? So GRC stays in that country as well as stays within the company. Do you know why? These actual risks that the organization have. You see the actual risks. You see all the limitations if they have controls that are not working effectively. When they are scanning, okay? When they scan, you see the actual risks. You see all the different vulnerabilities. We follow up. Like, you see the actual within the organization, just like you take your hard and go and give it to somebody. So GRC gives you the good picture of what that organization have, all their limitations. And that's why GRC stays in that country. A lot of GRC jobs, you can work for that country within the organization, maybe anywhere in the country, but this is one of the area of security that you can never work offshore. You cannot take your laptop up out of the country. And that's why you have a lot of GRC related rules because it's the heart and backbone of cybersecurity. But come to think of, somebody said they want to do SOC. What is SOC? Security Operations Center. You guys are scanning the network. A lot of companies, I've seen they've laid off maybe the entire SOC team. A lot of companies are actually outsourcing this area in security because first, everybody, you see all those different incidents, people can resolve it, of course, but you don't see the actual risks that this organization have. You do not see the actual risks. Everything boils down on security risks. And most importantly, you need to understand with automation, this is one area in security that is also being affected. You have Oracle security orchestration and automation and response. This thing, again, it replaces a lot of this, it limits the human effort. Okay, it limits human effort on SOC analysts. These are some of the things that you all can do some form of research, okay? And other area like, you have identity access management, you have PAM, you have penetration tester. How many penetration tester would they need a year? This is something that they do maybe by yearly or maybe yearly. But you see with GRC, this is something that they need us every day to be able to check. These are also areas that automation is definitely affecting. So when you guys, if you are thinking of a career path, you want to perform some form of research, this one, I just did it at a high level because if I want to really dissect it and give you guys a good picture as to what GRC entails, then I think your next will be I just want to do cybersecurity. We can't wait to see you all next